Hey everybody, welcome back to the Ennui Talk podcast. I'm your host.
Is this an extra or a
No,
regular?
it's a normal one. It's a normal
No
one.
way.
It's a normal one.
That's very odd.
We haven't done a normal one in a while.
No, I'm not normally on.
No, you aren't, because I thought we need people who actually want to listen to, and all the fans keep saying, "Who's that fucking
That gay kid who just fucking talks a lot. Just shut up.
Where's you jumping from?
This is a cool shirts jumper.
This is a cool shirts
This is a
jumper.
cool shirt. $80.
$80.
$80.
Quality clothes.
It's fucking
though.
heavy.
This episode is sponsored by coolshirts.com.
I wish it was.
It's not. It's actually not even cool
I
shirts.
bought another hoodie.
Mm.
I bought a hoodie and it has the word J E W C E Jews.
No.
Yeah, I did it. I bought it.
That's funny.
$70.
$70.
$70.
But they're quality clothes though.
Are they? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if they are. We'll find out though when it arrives in like, I don't know, what's the date today?
Today is the 18th. It's my fucking birthday.
It is your birthday.
It is.
Are you
Happy birthday.
24 or some shit?
25.
25. Because I didn't know. Because I didn't want to get like the number 20. Because I got him them like little unicorn and like a cloud. Fucking like, just for reference, these are $4. Okay, these candles.
With unicorns.
The cake was $4.50.
Little chocolate cakes.
So the candles is almost as much as the cake,
Waste of money.
but it's worth it because it's funny.
It is. Because little for our audio listeners.
Funny.
Little unicorns, little
Yeah,
clouds.
It's like a little cloud. I don't even know what it is.
Beautiful.
It's kind of pog.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, I know.
No, yeah, that and happiness. But
The dumb thing is I didn't bring my lighter, so I can't even.
I don't have candles without the candle effect. Then what's the fucking point?
Yeah. So you just you have a cake with candles but no flame. That's the trade-off with me. You don't get the flame. You're 2 out of the 3 benefits of having a birthday.
You're a horrible podcast.
So
co-host.
24 today.
25. Oh, 24 today. No,
25.
25.
How's that feel?
Quarter of a century.
You gotta get
Going through
old.
my quarter life
Getting
classes.
old now.
Getting old.
You're getting a bit old.
Yeah, grandma
There's
asks.
a couple grey hairs, mate.
I've had grey hairs a long
I
time.
know, you fucking weirdo.
Grandma asks, "What are you doing with your life now?" I don't know. Fucking trying.
Wait, so you're 7 years older than me.
Hmm.
It's a bit weird.
It is weird, isn't it?
You're a bit weird.
It is weird.
You're weird.
I know. Look, I'm glad. I don't know what. I'm alive. You know what? That's more than some people can say.
It's more than a lot of
Yeah.
people can say 'cause a lot of people are dead.
Look, yeah, that's true. But like, you know, I've got this wonderful podcast set. I've changed it around.
You haven't moved
used
it.
to be
I
on-
walked
used to be
in.
on that
I
wall,
I
yeah,
walked
that wall.
in and it moved again. And I'm like, fucking hell, is he going to make his mind up or what?
But now I've got a little bit more room.
If you said that
in the
last
back
time.
space. In the back space.
You said that every time you moved
But
it. though.
now
Got more room,
it's
Liam.
wider. Now we've got all 3 posters in the background.
Like
instead of
Kylo
2.
Ren wide or just wide?
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, that guy is built.
He's built.
Adam Driver,
Have you seen him in what's the movie?
Black Klansman.
No, the one where he's with the woman.
The Marriage Story.
Marriage Story.
Fuck, it's depressing.
It is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I told my mum, I was like, you need to watch this movie. She's like,
Takes a little bit to get into though.
yeah, it does. I was very bored for like the first hour. And then you got to that one scene and I'm just like,
That scene.
oh, fuck. That's
But people
a bit
say it's the
different.
best scene they've ever seen, and I'm like, it's a good
not.
scene, but it's not.
It's not the best scene ever.
It's not perfect. It's not amazing.
A little bit of me cringes when I watch it. A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. And then the rest of me is just like, wow, that's just, it's fucking sad.
It is.
That's very sad.
Well, did I tell you about that movie that I watched? That was, it was actually recommended to me by a member of the Ennui crew, Noah Peterson.
Yes.
And it was a movie, and it's this family, and they're on holidays, and these people next door like asking for milk and shit like that, and they end up like breaking into the, what's the name of that movie? It's called Funny Games.
Funny
And it's these 2
games.
guys, and they're like, oh yeah, we're just hanging around, blah blah. It's like, oh, can we borrow some milk? And they start acting very suspicious, and they end
These
up
milk thieves.
capping the dad in the kneecaps, and he can't move. And
Did you
the
say
kid there as
capping
well.
the dad?
The dad cap. They cap the dad's kneecap.
So they take his kneecap out.
No, well, they just went.
They
with a
smashed
crowbar.
his
They
kneecap.
smashed his knee.
Okay, they fucked his kneecap.
And they forced the wife to get undressed in front of the dad and the kid,
How old's the kid?
like fucking 7.
Okay, so he hasn't even gone through puberty, so
No.
there's no benefit to him.
No, but and they kill. I shouldn't spoil it, but it's a very long. Like,
Who gives a fuck? Just spoil it.
There's a scene. There's very like drawn out scenes. Like, it's a scene that goes for like 5 minutes. It's very like gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to watch and process it. It's fucking heavy as
You know
shit.
what the best movie of all time is?
What?
And I will stand by this. I think it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Ratatouille, I agree. It's actually
No,
Ratatouille.
I didn't like Ratatouille when I first watched it.
It's alright.
I feel like if I watched it again, I'd probably like it. But like when I first watched it, I was like, this is fucking boring. The best movie of all time is Austin Powers 3 Goldmember.
Why?
Because it's fucking hilarious.
It is very funny.
It's so fucking funny. It's great. It's Mike Myers in his prime playing like 4 characters.
Oh, he's very good at it too.
Fucking hilarious.
Have you seen The Master of Disguise?
No.
Really, really shit movie. 2002. And there's this guy and he has different disguises.
Yeah.
And I remember watching a kid
And
like, this is
he's
really
a master,
good.
apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
And I watched as a kid and I thought, this is the funniest movie ever. And then like
You watched
I
it
rewatched
again.
it recently. It's like, this is
It's
fucking dog
fucking
shit. Looked at
shit.
like IMDb, shit reviews, absolutely.
Did you ever watch? I got to look it up just to make sure I don't fuck it up. There was a movie I saw when I was little. It's fucking weird. Let me tell you. Pretty sure George Lucas made it. And some other guy, probably Steven Spielberg. It's fucking weird. I think that's it. 2015. So I would have been
Young.
16. No, 14.
14. Yeah, 14.
14.
14.
Turning 19 this year.
Yeah.
2015. It's 2021. 14?
Yes, that's 7 years ago.
14.
7 years ago. Yeah, 14. No.
No,
No.
12.
12, dickhead.
12. I would have been 12. Fuck, that was weird.
What's the movie?
It's called Strange Magic. It's very fucking dumb. It's a Midsummer Night's Dream, like modernized. I swear George Lucas worked on it. I think he did.
Executive producer, maybe?
I think he wrote it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
fucking weird. It's a very, very dumb movie. It's got like a lot of like very low quality like motion capture, like and facial rendering. It looks really bad. It's just shit.
Yeah.
It's just really shit. It's kind of cringe. I think the only cool thing I liked about it was the design of the bad guy. He looked kind of cool. But then he started singing and I was like, shut the fuck up. This is gay. This is fucking terrible.
I remember buying a movie on DVD and it was...
imagine buying DVDs.
I love my
You're
DVDs.
that
As you can
old.
see, I've got a lot of...
You're that-
I buy
you're that
movies.
old.
I buy movies that I can get for a few bucks at like a garage sale or whatever, or something that I genuinely like the movie.
When I was little, and I used to live in Wollongong. Yes, there was that time. I used to live down
Shout
there.
out to Caleb Templeman. He lives in Wollongong.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's that
Yeah,
kid. Yeah.
that kid.
How old is he?
He was when we collabed.
Yeah.
15.
You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I know. Heat vibes. Anyway, continue.
And I was in Wollongong. We used to live in a place called Albion Park. Absolute shithole. Actually, it was kind of rich, but it was fucking shit. It's gay. Anyway, there used to be this little complex. There used to be a Woolies and a fucking Dan Murphy's and Servo and shit like that. There used to be this chicken fast food place. Fuck, it was good. Really good. Oh, fuck, it was good.
What's it called? Chicken plate? Like, so
It's just a chicken place.
It's a chicken
It
place.
wasn't like a mainstream
Yeah.
thing. It was like a Cluck and Bell thing.
Yeah,
Or
it's like I've seen in Newcastle. There's the hot bread shop, and I think they sell more than hot bread. But
But there's like, I don't know what it was, but it was like it was like Chicken King or some shit.
Yeah.
It was some knockoff like thing. It was great though. It fucking
Yeah.
tastes amazing. And right next to it was Video Easy. And I remember going into that shop, looking on the shelves and seeing Futurama Bender's Game, and I'm like, fucking get that.
get that.
I figured this out the other day. I didn't know this. My childhood game was Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm recently playing through it again because I've never actually done everything in the game because it's so long and very difficult. The guy, okay, so you know John DiMaggio
Yeah,
voices Bender
and many other.
voices one of the main characters in Final Fantasy X.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
voices some weird Jamaican. Fucking, I don't like the character.
Yeah, he voices many characters
Yeah,
in
I know, it's
Futurama,
very
in
strange.
video games. I've heard people call him one of the best voice actors of all time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Absolutely.
didn't pick up to it until like I played it recently. I was like, that sounds like Bender. I gotta look this up. And I did, and I was like, oh, that explains it.
I remember watching a video recently, and it was about the voice actor who voices the main guy in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Michael,
Yeah.
which one is 3?
Michael.
So Ned Luke.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's fucking
He's just
awesome.
like, he wasn't really famous beforehand.
He'd done like stuff
Yeah.
before, but nothing mainstream.
And then just like he wasn't going to really try out for it, and then he just went for it, and now.
Well, because his agent or whatever, he's someone who was like working with him called him and said, "Oh, got an audition for a game,
a video game,
a video game,
video
game,
game.
video game. Oh,
Video.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's a side thing, not a mainstream thing." Anyway, his mind changed when he read the script. Because the script is fucking cool.
It is a good
It's
script.
very cool, very good story. So yeah, that's how. Oh,
Game,
and then
yeah.
there's so many things on Reddit because he was in a commercial as well for like, some fucking old man product.
Yeah.
And like people who like just like not even ripping, just making fun of guys because it's Michael. It's Michael.
Michael. Fuck, that's funny. I wanted to talk about. So remember how there was that? Okay. We're not gonna call him friend of the show. A guy we work with, Jack.
Yes.
He was like, oh, this guy who's like famous apparently didn't have. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know who the fuck he was before, but I found out he'd been on Joe Rogan, and he lives around our area.
Wait, who?
Remember the guy who came through? The Australian guy. I need to fucking
That narrows it down so much. The Australian guy. Yep.
Australian.
There's 26
guest,
million of us here.
Joe Rogan. I need to find his fucking name. Is it Tony Maynard? No, I don't think it is.
Maynard. What a name.
Adventure. It's an adventure guy. Oh, there he is. I'll find his name now. It's Adam Greentree.
Oh, is this that fucking hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'd been on Joe Rogan and stuff, and apparently he went to our local McDonald's, the McDonald's that we work at.
Yeah.
And I was actually working the morning shift. I don't think I saw it.
I don't work mornings.
No, you don't.
Thank God for that.
But he came through with his wife, and they bought a coffee from our McDonald's.
Did you make it?
No, I didn't make
Fucking
it.
pathetic.
It was one of the kids who made it. But anyway,
oh, shit.
And they put on their Instagram story, oh yeah, this coffee's pretty fucking shit. And it makes you laugh every single time. It's like funny. Some guy who's on the Joe Rogan podcast
just said that our coffee's shit. You know, I don't give a fuck.
No.
That doesn't bother me.
Oh, fucking shit happens. It's like, you get a shit coffee. It's okay. Do you expect to get the best food when you come to McDonald's or KFC or Hungry Jack's?
I expect to get greasy shit food that's going to make me feel good for 20 minutes.
But there is a standard, of course.
There is.
But you don't expect fucking the best coffee
Oh,
in the
you
world.
know what? I did not go to any fast food place with high hopes.
No.
It's not what I'm there for. If I go to KFC, I want a big box of greasy chicken and shit potato gravy that I'd never eat.
Obviously, you want your sauce on the burger and you want everything sort of like on the burger.
Yeah, but like, I don't give a fuck.
It's like I've had, actually, he was a guy who lives in Scone. He runs the Cheesecake Factory. And he was on years ago MasterChef, and he was fat.
My Kitchen Rules.
No, really? You watched My Kitchen Rules?
He was on My Kitchen Rules.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Was he really? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I know you're talking about. It was him and his wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he was fat as fuck back then.
Oh yeah.
No, skinny. Anyway, he came back one time and he said, "Oh, there's not enough like dry slaw on my burger. It doesn't look." And he said the classic line, "It doesn't look like the picture, mate."
Yeah.
You're at a fucking McDonald's. Like it's. Have you heard of the term marketing?
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
So like, just I wouldn't give a shit.
No.
To be honest, it's like, yeah, we always say like, if someone comes in and gets like a dinner box at like fucking 9:30, it's like go home and cook. You know what? If I was in their situation, I probably wouldn't want to go home and cook either. But still,
no, exactly.
I cooked a fucking delicious burger yesterday. Mum bought some sizzle steaks for me the other day.
Sizzle
It
steaks?
was like a pack of 6 sizzle steaks. I cooked 2 of them up yesterday.
I love
Put them on a
steaks.
sandwich with a bit of bacon, cheese,
Oh,
fucking
beautiful.
toasty bread, and a bit of fucking burger sauce. And good
If you want to see some cooking content from Ennui, let us know.
I made this cake today. That's what I did. I
You
made
did
this
not.
cake.
It clearly
I
says
did.
Cole's chocolate mud cake.
2 out of 5. You can't eat that. It's not good for you.
It's not good for you.
I refuse to eat that. I would never allow you to drink or eat shit products, okay? That's going to kill you in the long run.
So much sugar in it. So I've been drinking,
Is it?
yeah, it's fuckload of sugar in them. Fuckload. Absolutely.
I think it's 59%.
See, I've been drinking, Jocko
though.
Fuel.
Is that that shit that you bought?
Yeah.
And then I
But
tasted it and I
look,
went...
when you tasted it, it was fucking warm because I didn't put any in the fridge. I've had them I thought they were dog shit. I've had them. I've had them recently, and I've had them in the fridge. They're actually cold and shit.
Yeah.
They're actually not bad.
I bought...
But there's no sugar in them either
No sugar.
because it's a healthy energy drink.
Healthy.
It's by Jocko. Jocko
Who
Willink.
the fuck is Jocko?
Jocko Willink was for one, he was a guest on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Of course he was. Yeah.
He has a podcast of his own.
Okay,
He used to work in the military and stuff.
Was Joe Rogan ever an addict for drugs?
No, never.
Because his logo suggests otherwise.
He does, doesn't it? Oh, he does.
I was
He
like-
does fucking weed and
Oh,
shit all the time.
So
Him and
he's-
Elon Musk did a fucking joint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like weed is like legal in like 17 states over there. So if you just want to go weed, you just fuck over to Texas or whatever.
I like his story though because he's a stand-up comedian. Actually, he was splitting stand-up comedy and he was splitting that and was it judo or was it taekwondo?
Oh, probably a bit of
It was
both.
one of them.
Maybe
but-
just mixed martial arts.
But he was fucking good at it and he was like a national champion
yeah,
while doing stand-up comedy. And he ended up like he couldn't split the two.
yeah,
And he ended up thinking, at the end of the day, I think there's more in stand-up comedy, like for his body and blah blah blah,
Yeah.
blah. He does, mixed martial arts
Yeah.
on the side still. Of
that
course.
shit's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of.
I used to do it.
Did you?
Yeah,
I did taekwondo, didn't you?
I used to do taekwondo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, jiu-jitsu. That's what he did.
jiu-jitsu's cool.
Jiu-jitsu.
Because that's, like, I used to know like the difference between all of them.
Yeah.
When I was like 10, I was like, I know fucking
Yeah.
everything. I was like, I don't give a shit anymore.
And he was on a sitcom like back in the day, and it was
Yeah.
good money, but it was shit. And then he became the host of Fear Factor. Have you ever watched Fear Factor?
I think I've heard of it definitely.
Like they do, to advance the next round, you have to lay in this container full of like live insects and like eat some. And so, there was an episode where I think this was like a few seasons in, and it was like, yeah, this is getting shit. They drank the cum of like a goat or some shit.
Fuck,
It was disgusting.
that's
And
gross.
people were like sculling it down, and he was the host of it. And I've heard many stories of him being like, it got to the point he hated the job so much. He was like,
shit.
he was high off his fucking pay. So
Oh yeah,
but that he said that I did Fear Factor, and then he had fuck you money, and he could just do his comedy,
whatever
build
you
his
want.
career.
100%.
Like that's why people like realistically, I feel like I should I don't know, go into the mines, or I should go to a job that I hate for like 5 years
Yeah, and just earn the money.
and then go from there. But I feel like I can not do that and still be successful.
Yeah, well, definitely. But time and a place, it all adds up. A bit of luck.
Like if I went back full time, I'd be earning like roughly on that $1,000 mark. But I wouldn't be able to have. And
I got a
I'd
good
save
pay.
pretty
I got a
good.
good paycheck this week. Yeah, It's public holiday, all that
Oh
shit.
god, yeah. What day was? Oh, I didn't work public
Oh,
holiday.
fuck if I know. I think it was the Friday.
Or was it? Oh, Scone
I
Cup.
don't think it was though.
What Friday was? After 12.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a. Fuck, I don't fucking
It
know.
was after 12. It was a public
Yeah, no,
holiday.
but like it's not a massive public holiday because it's
No.
only for this town.
Yeah,
So I didn't know if that counted,
they do.
But I guess it
no,
did.
they do.
which is great. So then I got got taxed $100. So that's
Yeah, cool.
shit. I can't wait until the fucking end of the financial year when I can go get a bunch of my money back.
Oh god, yeah. That'd be the
I don't know
best.
how this works, by the way.
So I
I've
use
never,
one
I've never done
online.
any of this shit. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I can go back and get a heap of my money back. If it's not the case, please don't tell me because
No,
I just
you
don't want my
will.
dreams to be fucking destroyed.
You'll get like I don't know exactly how much you get, but you'll get a bit back. Like I did mine all online. I did it early.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you could do it, they charge mine just charged like a $50 fee. It was
Oh,
fucking,
fuck that.
fucking
I don't
nothing.
give a shit.
Did
I
online.
buy hoodies
Yeah.
for $50. Like I can fucking buy fucking
Put in what you earn.
Yeah.
I think you gotta just and then you gotta put your tax file number in that.
all that
and then you
shit.
can claim back on some stuff. Like
I
I'm
gotta
claiming
find my tax.
I'm
file
claiming
number.
my shoes. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Some work things that I bought.
I gotta find a bunch of that shit.
But I don't think you need. Look, I think it's. If you're claiming like $500 on uniforms, you probably should have a few receipts. But if I'm
I do
claiming
not.
just like a pair of shoes,
I know not. How no, did we pay? Fuck, I don't know.
what?
No, I don't know.
What?
I completely forgot what I was gonna say.
You gonna say? Do we claim what? Do we,
No, I
do
don't
we
know.
Get what?
I don't fucking know.
We get a laundry allowance.
I know we saw that. I get like
Yeah.
$2 a week for that.
Yeah, it's like fucking
Fuck
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, $2 to wash my
$2 a week,
clothes.
yeah, and I still don't do it.
No, she still don't do it. Yeah.
So getting paid $2 for fucking
yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, fucking nothing.
It's 2 frozen cokes right there.
I think
Money counts.
I think some people are stupid when they go, like, when you start to go, like, when you go from like a casual job to like a part-time or full-time job, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm losing all the casual loading and all that
Oh,
shit.
fucking miss casual loading, man. It was
But-
so good.
Well, you work enough that you'll build up leave days. Like, I'm taking 2 weeks off.
Where
in a
am I
few
gonna
weeks.
go? I got nowhere to go.
You have to. Well, then you just save it up, and
I'm fucking pathetic and lonely. I sit at home all day. What am I gonna do?
you could just take a week off and do whatever the fuck you want and get paid for it. Done. We can make some videos.
I guess we could take a week, go to some fucking scuffed trailer park and just do a bunch of drugs.
We'll make it content.
Yeah.
Then there you are. Bob's your
Yeah.
uncle.
Edibles and we film it.
Done.
Fucking easy.
Kids on edible. Kids on.
Kids?
I'm 25.
I'm fucking 18.
Quarter life crisis I'm going through.
Almost 9. You know what? My friend texted me the other day and they go, oh, I just figured out something, Liam. And I'm like, what? Tell me. And they go, you're the big 20 next year. And I'm like, huh, that's next year. I'm worrying about today.
Yeah, today.
And they're like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, huh,
Who the fuck
the
says
big
that?
20.
Who says
The big 2-0.
You're not a big 2-0 next
The
year.
big
Well, you're not
2-0.
a teen anymore. You're classified as an adult.
Yeah, but fuck no, I'm not.
No.
I'm not an adult.
No. Oh, well, sometimes I feel like I'm an adult.
No.
Like, I don't know. I think it's... Actually, I saw it. Somebody put up a... something on Instagram. What was it? And it was like, it was like a graph. And it was like, this is the way you're supposed to live life. It's like, 20, you get an education. And then, 23, you get a good job. And then you buy a house and you have kids. And you get the dream job and you get the promotion.
Yeah.
And then another one was, it was the same graph. But instead it was just, do what makes you happy. And I thought it was fucking gay as shit. But at the same time, I'm like, that's very true.
Okay, so look, I had a conversation with my dad the other night. A very, very good conversation about just like, because he's fucking old. He's like 51 or some shit. He's got a bit of life experience under his belt. He's worked many, many jobs in the mining,
A lot of acid.
steel industry. No, he's a very, very experienced man in his field of work. He's a fucking electrician, everything. He's done a bit of everything. He was telling me because he's working like the fucking dozer or some shit, like for like 2 days this week, and he's like, it's the easiest job. All you gotta do is go back, forth, pull over for a dart, back, forth, pull over for another dart, back, forth, back, lunch.
Yeah,
that's it.
There was
Easy.
I saw a bloke on TikTok, and his job was to wait at like one of the gates in his car the whole time, mark off the vehicles that are leaving.
Yeah,
and that's what he does.
Easy.
Piss easy.
Piss easy.
And you know what? He's probably getting paid fucking $1,500 a fucking week.
Yeah. I was like, when we had a conversation at work the other day, it's not a hard job.
Fuck no.
It's not hard.
Fucking
No.
piss easy.
Once you get good, it's not hard to get good.
No.
You learn all the little tricks and shit, how to do things quickly, and you're fucking
But
good.
still well.
Obviously, yeah.
So I think the biggest thing is, one, we work with kids, and two, you work with people who it's an entry level job, and that's what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah,
It's
of
an
course
entry level
it is.
job,
Yeah.
and you're not going to get the best people.
No.
And a lot of the time, the stresses are getting the people who are shit to do their job.
To be good.
To be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be in a
It's
position.
kids.
Yeah, I don't want to be in a
It's kids.
position. I don't really want to be in a position where I have to make people be better. Like I do for some people,
Yeah.
but then some people it's like fucking you're dead weight. I shouldn't say that.
No.
But it's true.
No.
But it is true.
Okay. Well, look, it is an entry level job.
Someone's going to hear this and they're going to quote it and like, he said
fucking
somebody's dead
probably.
weight.
But no, it is an entry level job, and it's my first job.
It's a good job though.
I came back I got offered another job, and I stayed here
Where
because
do you get offered a job at?
I got at a pub.
Yeah, you told me that actually.
But he only offered me like 25 hours, and in the long run, I'm doing 35 plus every week here, so it's like, well, I might as well just take it
it's
more.
probably easier. In all honesty, it's probably easier.
I don't think it was.
No, I mean at McDonald's.
The pub's probably easier.
You think?
Yeah. Do you know what I was doing? All I was doing was pouring like 4 beers every like 2 minutes for a couple of old people.
Well, that's true.
it.
It depends what pub you're at.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing about pub work, especially in like a country town, is just memorizing what people get. So when they come up to the bar, you don't have to ask them. You just start pouring it, and then they give you the money straight away.
That's what my mum does. And my dad did that for years.
Yeah.
He used to do the close shifts. He used to do the open and do the close shifts. And it's good. Like, it's good money.
I said to myself like ages ago, I said, if I ever see an application for a strip club, gay or straight, I'm fucking putting it in. I'm going there because I have my goddamn competency card.
You can show them the camera right now.
Competency card.
Yep. Share all your details to all the fans.
Right. What should I cover up?
None of it. It's not fucking nothing.
That's
Your
my
face.
It's my good
There
little
you go.
photo.
Look at you. The good little photo.
It's kind of cool.
It's cool.
I look really scuffed. Like I looked at it like ages ago and I was like, that's a good photo. I looked at it closer recently. And I'm like, you look fucking dumb. You
do.
weirdo. I'm wearing that chain necklace that I haven't worn in ages. It's sitting on my desk. It's just really cold to put on.
Really cold to put on.
It's the first 2 minutes is like fucking freezing, and then you dig into it and shit.
It's really cold now around here.
It's very cold. That's why I'm wearing a beanie.
That's why I'm wearing a beanie too.
Well, I'm just got a shit hair day.
Shit hair day.
Well, not really. I just don't feel like dealing with it.
Do you got your hair short again? Look like a lumberjack? Remember that time you looked like a lumberjack? Fucking hell.
I hate short hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What if you got like real short and you got like a little like buzz down the side?
No.
Like, it's like a pattern.
No. I hate that shit. I hate people when they get like fucking patterns like shaved into their head. You look fucking dumb. You look like the kind of guy who goes to like a Starbucks, gets a coffee, takes 2 sips of it for an Instagram boomerang, and throws it out because you don't like the taste of it to begin with.
What if we shaved your head, but then we shaved the word ennui in the back of your head? Free advertisement. I'll pay $20 a week.
I will kill myself before I do that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, actually.
I want to go get a tattoo. That's what I want to do.
What do you get? What are you gonna get?
Tossing up. I don't know.
Tribal tattoo? I agree.
No, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get a tribal tattoo that has nothing to do with my race. I'm actually going to get a Maori tattoo. And
Really?
probably a Tongan one on my other arm.
Can you get Asian letters written in your back?
Yep, I'll get like a tramp stamp, but like it'll be like a golden dumpling dragon thing. And I'll just become like the biggest racial stereotype you've ever seen, but like for multiple different cultures. So like one arm is like racist towards Tongan people, one arm is racist towards New Zealand, and then like my balls will be racist towards like Tasmanians. Because fuck them.
Yeah, they're all inbred. Everybody from Tasmania. Do you know that?
No, they're not all inbred.
Mostly. No.
Actually, you know what? Tasmania actually looks really beautiful. I saw an ad for it the other day, and it looked really
It does
good.
look really nice.
Yeah.
Mum said I should go down there.
Every time I think about Tasmania, I think about the biggest gun massacre on the planet.
My dad knew a lady, and she said, "Oh yeah, like
I was there.
A guy I knew was there, and like it was like faked. It's a conspiracy." I'm
My
like,
dad thinks it's. Oh, he doesn't think it's fake. He thinks that there's definitely a plot hole.
"Oh god,
in
yeah.
it.
It seems like there is."
Well, we did it.
what was it called? Was it?
Port
It was
Arthur.
Port Arthur. Yeah.
We studied it in year 11, and we looked at like the whole court thing and whatever, just to see like what happened and shit. I think he's still alive. Can't remember. He might have died a couple of years ago. But in court, his lawyer said like, "Oh, he couldn't have done it all himself because he has like the IQ of like an 11-year-old at the point."
Really?
Yeah, because he was so fucked. Like he's just a dumb kid.
Dumb kid.
Yeah, he was like 22 or 23
Okay.
or whatever. But I could be wrong here, but like I definitely remember some point in like the court process that like his lawyer said something like, "Oh, he couldn't have done it all by himself because he was fucking stupid like an 11-year-old."
Which makes sense.
Well, yeah. But like the reason why he killed so many people is because it was an automatic. So he just went up and sprayed.
And sprayed.
So it wasn't just like it wasn't aim and shoot. It was just go ham, and that's how he injured and killed so many people. I think it was like 33 dead and 35 like badly injured. And that's why they call it the worst massacre on the planet.
Oh, god, yeah.
To quote Jim Jeffries, we had the biggest gun massacre on the planet, and the Australian government said, "That's it, no more guns." And we all went, "Yeah, right, that seems fair enough, yeah." And then the Americans, you had the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children were shot, and your government said, "That's it, no more guns." And 50% of you went, "Fuck you, don't take my guns."
But it's true though. I can't believe how much gun violence there is.
Yeah, it's different culture, and I've said this to my parents many times. I said, look, if an issue doesn't affect me or someone I know who I actually give a shit about, then I'm not going to pay heed to it. Like the whole Black Lives Matter movement, yeah, it's sad and all. It doesn't affect me.
No.
And, you know, that could be pig-headed and dumb to say, but it's true. Like, it doesn't affect, yeah, you can be empathetic and all that shit, but it's got nothing to do with me.
Like Chris and I did a podcast about it, but it was more just, it went on the side of, well, yeah, of course it's sad and blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
of course.
We talk about it a little bit.
It's a bit fucked up.
But we ended up turning it more into on the police.
Yeah.
And police brutality and
it's definitely
like our
fucked.
personal experiences with it. Like Chris has a little Bundy, like a little fucking rundown little full drive thing he drives around, and some guy pulled him over thinking he was going to be like a little deadbeat. He was going to put him over for no reason.
Yeah.
Because that's what people do. That's what they do.
It's not. I don't know their world.
It's the same thing with, I saw on Twitter today, like you don't have, because how all the stuff with like Palestine and Israel.
Oh, whatever it is, yeah. Something about Jews and Muslims fighting or whatever.
But there was a tweet I saw on Twitter and it was pretty much, not verbatim, but it said, you don't have to have an opinion on, you don't have to take sides. You don't have to take sides on something that doesn't concern you.
It's not your world.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like many issues that are around, and it's a lot of issues. It's not even politically correct to say that it's not part of my world, but it isn't.
No, it's not.
Well, let's take the issue in Palestine. Nothing to do with me.
No.
Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's a bit fucked up. Don't give a fuck. It's not my issue.
It's like when they say, "Oh, you're an influencer. You need to have a say."
That's bullshit. No.
Bullshit.
No, it's like I don't like, me personally, I don't like the whole, I'm coming out as gay, everyone has to know. I can't stand that.
No.
I think that's childish. No. But not part of my world.
No.
So if someone does do that, I couldn't give a fuck. Just me, I don't like the idea of, if you're coming out as something,
go ahead.
Tell the people who matter. Tell the people who ought to know, your parents, your siblings, your close friends, your partner. You don't need to fucking put it out for everyone to see.
But on the other end of things,
But it's not part of my world, so I don't know.
No, exactly.
I don't know.
But to play devil's advocate, if you believe in something so much, and you want to, like build awareness and fight for your rights, but there's also a way to do. There's a way to do things as well.
Yeah.
As long as you're not, it's like it's like, I guess the classic example is like veganism. It's like, you can be a vegan and say you're a vegan and even make vegan content and but don't shove it in everybody's face.
Is that vegan booty chick?
I think
she's ridiculous.
No.
That is
nice booty. Though.
I haven't looked. I fucking couldn't give a shit. It does, like when people go out to protest against like violence against animals and shit like that. Why do you give a fuck?
Yeah.
You can't, like, seriously, how can you be so passionate about something that you can't stop?
No.
Like,
I don't know.
in your right mind? If you took meat out of a diet, out of everyone's diet on the planet, that would fuck so many people.
Oh, for a lot of people,
it would screw so many people. Our whole area is focused around, like, farming and shit like that. Meats and poultry and shit like that. Like, just how much shit that would take away from them. It would fuck so many people's lives up.
But there's pros and cons to all of it. But I think it's like, people also want a purpose as well.
Yeah, of course.
Why do people believe in? A lot of people turn to religion because it gives them that sort of purpose. Some people need that thing.
Well,
some people, veganism is their religion.
Yeah, veganism is it's basically is treated as a religion at this point. Really,
well, that's the thing. It's like it's belief more than it is a practice.
Yeah, it's belief. Yeah,
or a habit.
And it's a belief, and it's born from the practice.
Exactly.
Of not eating meat.
Exactly.
Same way that a priest can believe that he's doing the right thing, but he's practicing on little boys. Yeah. So not so good.
I was watching this podcast clip. Cody Ko and Noel Miller, they have a podcast called, they're two commentary channels. Funny as fuck. But they have a podcast called Tiny Meat Gang.
Right.
Get it? Tiny Meat Gang. Small dicks.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Shrimp dick.
Shrimp dick, exactly. Yeah. But they were watching a clip of Gary Vee, and he was talking about.
He's that business guy, right?
He's a business guy.
That you have like the books and CDs and
body
pillows.
And he's good. Not the body pillows. I threw it out. Got a bit too. Anyway,
a bit too much.
Moist. There was a clip and it was talking about basically the story. What he was trying to say was like, if things aren't going well and and you still go and you still try and like have perspective.
Yeah.
Like, you still get your family, blah blah blah. But obviously, if he released a clip of that, it's just going to go. It's not going to go viral. You know what I mean? There's a clip and he pretty much said, every day, every morning, like when you're in the shower, just think that somebody took a gun and shot one of your family members in the fucking face. It's like do I need that to get perspective?
No,
you don't.
No.
It's like imagine your whole family's just got
murdered.
Just got murdered. Like,
just got murdered
right in front of you.
Okay, cool.
Like, have that perspective.
How realistic is that though?
No, fuck no. Like imagine like a swarm of bees just like engulfed your whole family.
How realistic is that? I don't think there's enough bees in this place to swarm an entire family.
No, exactly.
That is ridiculous.
Like imagine your grandma's like crossing the road and she just gets mowed down by a bus and then
But she's Christian. She'd just say a little prayer before the bus comes and the bus would be zapped into flames and then just stop in its tracks.
But then on the other side of the road, another bus coming and hits them.
It would disintegrate instantly.
She didn't account for that bus.
No. Yeah, just disintegrate.
No, it's like, you don't need that. But do you need to really think about people getting fucked up?
Do you know the biggest joy of my week is? What? Sometimes. We call my grandmother sometimes. And like, it would call her on the phone and we all say hello to her and all that shit. And every time it's my turn, I always like try and like get a rise out of her. So sometimes, like the other week, I went. She's like mad Christian. She got a full big story and everything. How she came to Australia and all that shit. I said,
Where's she from?
She's from Austria.
Oh, really? Oh, so is that where Leshnik comes from?
That's from Leshnik. Comes from.
Oh,
Comes from Austria.
I thought it was German. I was Jewish.
Fuck if I know. No, we're not actually Jewish. That's just a joke. Haha. But it's a big story with how she came to Australia and all that kind of shit. And yeah, how we came here, whatever. But every week I try and like get a rise out of her. So one week I went, she goes, how's your week been, Liam? I can't do her voice. It's weird.
Oh, hi, old Liam.
No. And she's like, how was your week, Liam? And I said, it was all right. It was pretty good. I started doing heroin. And I'll just start going on a big tangent about how I picked up heroin this week. And she'll go, you're so fun. You fish, but I don't bite. And I'm like, well, I'll get you next week. And like this week, I was like, yeah, it was a good week. I converted to Judaism this week. Yeah, did the whole ceremony, cut my wiener off.
Judaism?
It's
Judaism. What's Judaism? Are they two different things?
Jewish.
Isn't Judaism?
No, it's Judaism.
Bullshit.
Oh, fuck if I know. Potato, tomato.
No.
Bitch.
No, I'm calling you out.
Whatever. But yeah, like, it's funny. And like, I'm pretty sure one week I said to her, she goes, how's your hair? Because she knows I have my long hair. And she says, is it still nice and long? I said, yeah, it's nice and long. I like to have it long because it gives someone to hold on to it, And she didn't get it, and the whole family was just fucking. They were head in their hands, and she's just like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's funny.
That's fucking funny.
It's funny.
I wish I had a grandparent I could call. All mine live in town. Some of them live.
See, all mine are like 6 hours away.
Oh, really?
And I like it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many people to care about. It's like, fuck, I'm still trying to fucking become a person. I don't want to
trying to take care of myself. Thank you.
Yeah, fuck you, grandma.
I'm still struggling.
Look, you got time. You're a young man. Look at me. I'm 25. Live in the basement. Got a podcast there though. That's pretty cool.
Podcast is cool though.
But as I said before, 2021 is the year of the Ennui. It's every year. It's happening. We've got some cool guests coming on the podcast.
Do we?
Yeah. We've got Ian from Smosh. No, we don't really.
I never watched Smosh a lot. No.
Oh, I love Smosh. I'm the teleporting fat guy. Teleporting fat guy.
Stop that. We're going to get copyrighted. We're going to get fucking copyrighted, Matt.
Burt Reynolds stole it. I got
Did
it
you
back.
ever watch? Here's an old internet thing.
Okay.
So you know the ASDF movie? The whole like, I'm going to do an internet. Whoa. I'm going to do a book.
Yeah.
So funny. Ha ha ha.
Cringe, yeah.
It's cringe.
Yeah.
It's fucking shit. If you genuinely find any of that shit funny, go to a fucking bridge and just think about jumping off it.
But don't do it, please.
But don't, because that's not cool. But like, just look at yourself, please. There was something even better than that. Older. It's called the Laser Collection.
Oh, I know the Laser Collection.
Do you know the Laser Collection?
Yeah. So much funnier.
It's really old. But the whole premise of that entire show was that I'm firing my laser meme. And I thought it was the funniest fucking
Classic
shit.
meme.
That was the funniest fucking shit. There's a scene where it's second form self in Dragon Ball Z about to go, I'm a fireman. And he opens his mouth and there's a PDF image of Colin Mockery coming at it. Do you know who Colin Mockery is?
I think so.
Do you know whose lines it anyway?
Yeah.
Colin, he's a bald guy.
Yeah, the bald guy.
It's funny as fuck. And he's like a PDF image of him like coming out of his mouth and it's like, oh my god, it's Colin Mockery. Oh shit.
It's so funny how YouTube content's gone from like that to like,
guys, I made out with my sister and it was okay.
At 3 a.m.
Do you remember that fucking video? The guy made out with his sister or some shit?
Yeah.
Fuck, that was weird.
It's fucking weird.
Why?
Do you remember the girl how she abused a dog?
There was a whole channel, like some fucking big streamer or whatever, had a second secret channel, and all they did was wear high heels and like step on insects.
Really? Oh yes, I remember that.
Do you remember that thing? Yeah, it was fucked.
Oh, there's a lot of fucked up shit.
It was weird.
Like James Charles and kids.
Oh fuck! Oh god! The only reason this guy is not off the platform is because he's homosexual. It's got to be it. Because
he's gone. He is not going to be big on the platform anymore.
He's still a thing, isn't he?
No, he's like he took some time off to reflect.
Yeah, cool.
Getting with underage kids.
Yeah. He's the Michael Jackson of this generation, except he's not even talented. But like, I swear to God, the only reason he's like not off the platform is because he's homosexual. And like, if they took him off, it'd be like,
and it's like you're gonna
it'd be like, you
he's-
take
yeah.
him because he's homosexually fucking homophobe.
I
shit.
you know what? I think that they will. I think because it's such a bad thing of like, I think if it was like something less bad, they wouldn't.
I don't know the story
that,
of James
that
Charles.
other people would get, but he was trying to get with underage kids.
I didn't
basically.
know. I don't know the full story.
But I think that's like
Yeah, well, it's
in
like
any book.
it's like Call Me
people-
Carson. Look what happened to him.
But it wasn't even bad. It was 19 to 17.
Yeah, no, but I think the only reason it was fucked because there was like pictures.
Yeah,
It was pictures.
and he was in a position of power too.
He was in a position of power. Yeah, he was in a position of influence. I think that was because I can't remember this story either. There might have been something else that I'm missing, but I think the thing that made it really bad is because there was pictures and he was in that position of power.
I don't think the pictures were that bad though, from memory.
I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I don't know.
No.
But
I think you'll come back soon.
That's why I think it was the big issue because it was pictures and he was in a position of power and it was a fan.
There was a YouTuber back in the day. It was a commentary channel. This is when I was big in the commentary channel community.
Yeah.
Not me big because I'm shit, but like, you know, I was friends with a few of them. But I watched this guy called his name was, what was his name? Zaptai. And apparently he was 18 or 19 at the time, and apparently he was talking to a 14-year-old girl or a 13-year-old girl.
That's messed up.
And a year later, like, it comes out that pretty much the chick was lying the whole time, that she wasn't actually that young, and the things weren't as bad as they were,
Right.
and shit like that. And it's like, well, this guy could have been very good.
he's
And he was
fucked.
he made some really good film reviews and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
It's fucked up. But welcome to planet Earth, I guess.
Before we sum up,
Yes.
we have a work awards night very soon, and we have to dress up as with the first letter of our name.
Yep.
What are you dressing up as?
Have I told you?
No.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a shirt. I'm going to get a shirt from Big W. I'm going to cut out a bit of cardboard. It's going to be the letter L. Spray paint the letter L on that shirt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in as a loser and I'm going to give people the L. I'm going to give people the L all night.
That's it?
That's it. I'm just going to have that one shirt and like probably a flannel over the top of it. Because ideally I'd wear a hoodie, but I don't want to fuck up a hoodie.
No.
And yeah, that's me.
See, my first idea, it was actually rejected. I said, you can't do that. It's going to be molester Michael Jackson, but apparently that's inappropriate.
That's ignorant.
That's
ignorant.
That's
No,
ignorant.
we're not having sex. We're just having a sleepover party.
I got in trouble the other day because I said the kid who shaved his head bald. I said, "Oh, are you the star of The Boy in Striped Pajamas too?"
Oh, that was fucking funny.
Yeah, no, he's a good kid.
That was funny. I remember when you told me that.
Yeah, shout out. Big little Roro. We'll call him little Roro.
I hate him.
I actually don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna dress up as. I'm thinking like M. I honestly was thinking
Just
musician.
come as like the red M&M.
No, it's fucking lame. I was gonna go as a musician though.
Yeah.
I wish there was karaoke because I was just gonna get a guitar.
How was there not karaoke?
I was gonna get a guitar, like a little.
You got a ukulele.
A little ukulele. But how do you dress as a musician though? I think I need to dress as a specific musician.
Person, yeah.
Like maybe I dress as.
Can you please come as like
Kurt Cobain?
Fuck no. Can you please come as like Lil Wayne or some shit
Lil
like
Wayne.
some XXX? Just lie on the ground all night.
Oh, because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
Oh, I get it.
Well,
Well, I did the same thing as Kurt Cobain. But I was gonna do like a
but
cover,
like have a shotgun in your hand.
I want to do a cover of like I don't know, like Wonderwall. I said maybe.
I've never listened to the full song.
But after all.
What else could you be? Letter M.
Wonderwall. Michael Jackson,
Nah.
musician, mummy's boy. We suck my thumb.
What was a mummy? Just wrap yourself in toilet paper.
Let's look at
Just wrap yourself in toilet paper.
thing what
No.
what
You ever seen Kick-Ass 2? The Motherfucker.
who's the motherfucker?
Look up Kick-Ass 2, The Motherfucker.
Fucker, kick ass.
That's gonna be you.
2.
That's gonna be you. Oh, please go to the images. Go to the images. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's bloody
Yeah, you know that
what's
guy.
his name? Oh,
Guy
what-
super bad.
Yeah, what's his
Yeah, I
name?
can't fucking remember his name.
McLovin.
Yeah, McLovin. That's the
Holy
motherfucker.
shit.
Have you never seen this?
I have actually.
Yeah, you come as that, the motherfucker.
And then who would ask? Like
He's like, I'm not Red Mist anymore. From this day on. The motherfucker.
Good movie actually.
It's fucking hilarious.
Really good movie.
It's very, very funny.
Christopher Mintz-Platts.
Yep. Sure.
It's got Chloe Grace Moretz in it too.
Who's that?
That girl.
Oh, how old is she?
She's old enough to say
How
she's
old is she
hot.
now?
24.
She's hot.
But in the movie, she was 14.
Yeah, no.
No, she wasn't. She probably was though.
However old she is now, she's hot.
But before,
No.
not hot.
No.
Any final words for our fans?
Kick-Ass 2 is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's kind of funny.
Subscribe. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/ actually ennui.plus. If you just type that in.
I'm getting a mug soon.
Yes, if you yes, you will.
Good.
Patreon will send it to you.
I want a mug.
Yes.
I don't even drink coffee. I'm just gonna drink like vegan Pepsi out of it all day.
The
It's gonna be fucking disgusting.
$15 tier. Stay for 3 months, you get a free mug.
Yeah.
With
you showed me a picture of it. I can't remember. But
it's like a little opus and it has ennui. It's red and black and white. The mug's white.
Just how I like it. Yeah, I don't even drink coffee. I'm just gonna drink like shit out of it.
And just a bit of housekeeping. I'm sort of going everyone else off the podcast except you and me.
What?
I'm joking. We're gonna have a few guests. Me and Ben are gonna host. I think this is what I'm thinking. Me and Ben, we're gonna do 2 episodes a month. It'll be sort of like me and Ben are the main guys. You'll be on an episode every month or so, and you and me will focus on making some sick vids. And I'll try and get a guest every month.
Okay.
I've got a few guests lined up.
Yeah.
Remember Joel Haver,
No.
the guy who we watched the videos of? The Batman
We watch a
one.
lot of.
He did
They're funny. Yeah.
He said, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some cool guests. I'm actually getting your mum on the podcast very soon.
Shit, no way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm clickbaiting the title. How many times did I have sex with Liam's mums? Question mark, in brackets.
She listens to the podcast, by the way.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I hope you're listening, Liam's mum. See you soon.
That's fucked.
Beatrice. Beatrice? Is that your name?
Shut the fuck up.
Shelley? She looks like a Shelley.
I watched The Dark Knight Rises last night. Go watch that.
You watch that?
It's a good movie. Tom Hardy is Bane. It's really cool.
Go watch one jar. I was just saying one glass jar. One glass.
Well, it's just a jar. Well, a jar would indicate that it's glass.
Shout out to Christina Applegate. Oh, she's great.
Who?
Christina Applegate?
What the fuck's that?
Are you fucking kidding? Married with Children. She was in Anchorman. The blonde girl. You're fucking kidding.
See you next week, alright?
Yeah, see you next.
Yeah, see you next week.
You won't be on next week.
No, I'll
but somebody else will be.
I'll
be here.
Someone better.
Bye guys. Love you all.
Fuck you.